Okay, so this is a continuation of simple regression. So before we are going to proceed, let's have a short recap, no, or just to recall about our previous topic, multiple, correlation and simple regression. Then we also have had multiple regression in our lesson 10. So how the correlation and regression related, or how the regression related to correlation? When are we going to use this statistical tool?
Correlation and regression are related because they talk about relationship between two or more variables.
Okay, so what kind of variables are appropriate for this kind of statistical tool? And how many variables are we going to consider? What kind of variables and how many are involved?
More continuous variables, ma'am.
For correlation,
Yes, ma'am.
for regression.
For regression, we have here for regression a continuous variable and a categorical dichotomous variable, ma'am.
Tana lang ba? Ma'am Robinette says here, two or more continuous variable. Two or more. So it's quite vague, no? Okay, two or more continuous variable for independent, dependent, predictor. How do we call them? Correlation, continuous. Regression, DV is continuous. IV is continuous. So correct, no, Ma'am Imborong? So mani natabunan. Continuous or naay categorical but I cannot see the word previous, no, a preceding categorical nga word. What is this? Unsa ni Sir Arian? Di ko ka basa brag matabunan siya sa mga emoticon sa akong or. So DV is continuous, correct? IV is continuous or categorical. But there are restrictions, no? So again, there are restriction for our IV. Ma'am Nob says predictor variable, two or more, either continuous or categorical, and one dependent variable that is continuous. Hello. Okay, very good, Ma'am Nob. So, continuous or categorical. So, very good. So, Alaba says this should have a linear relationship. Okay, so that's the assumptions. Okay, sige. How about for what's the difference between simple correlation and multiple correlation? So the predictor variable, so that's another assumption, Ma'am Nob. Yes, you are right. So next question, difference between simple and multiple correlation.
So for simple correlation, it involves only one independent variable. And for multiple, it involves two or more independent variables.
Independent bang tawag? The meaning is the same. Independent, murag pare-parehas lang silang meaning. It's because cause-effect relationship man gyapon na, no? So ako i-drawing, no? So if we have this IV, so we have this DV, eraser. Okay, DV. This is DV. We use this illustration particularly katong ato ang mga t-test, no, nga mga statistical tools. So from t-test, ANOVA, ANCOVA. So we call our variable independent, kani siya nga side here. No, we call it independent if it is categorical. So kani. And same illustration that we can use for regression. So, ani gyapon iyang illustration, but this time, dili na IV ang ato ang tawag, but we call it predictor. So, kani predictor, and this is still called DV. So, the variable that we call predictor, usually this is continuous. Pwede siya dili continuous, as mentioned, pwede siya categorical but dichotomous. No, categorical dichotomous. If ever, our predictor variable consists of more than two categories, so natay kailangan pang buhaton. So it could be categorical but dichotomous. So duha lang siya ka-category. So the idea, the concept is still the same. So kaning arrow dinhi, it is called effect. So the effect of the variable sa left on the variable sa right. So effect, but the term that we use for categorical is IV, independent variable. The term that we use for continuous is predictor. But ang idea nila, same lang. So mo siguro nag-ingon si ChatGPT, no, nagamit siya aning word nga independent variables. So, let's proceed. I think okay naman, no? So, ang regression is related to correlation in some other ways because the relationship man gihapon ni si regression. Ang iya lang advantage ani compared to correlation is that the correlation wala tay predictor and wala tay IV. So the illustration, if we are going to illustrate relationship, this is variable 1 and if this is variable 2, ang ato ang schematic diagram is just like this. So wala siya arrow, no? Ay, erase. So again kani isa na ay arrow. This is regression and this is correlation. So si correlation, dili ta makaingon that variable 1 affects variable 2 or variable 2 affects variable 1. It's just simply related, no? Ang two variables are related. Salary and age, for example, if you are going to look at correlation lang nga result, no, or output of the SPSS, maingon lang ta nga salary is related to age or age is related to salary. But if imong i-proceed to regression, so makita na nato ang effect, no? Ang one variable becomes predictor and then the other is our dependent. So talking about again age and salary. So asa man kaya didto ang naay influence or naay effect? Ang salary ba naay effect sa age or ang age ang naay effect sa salary? So ana, no? So common sense or theoretically, our predictor variable then, if kato-ato ang i-consider, si age ang ato ang sa age. Yes, si age ang atong mahimong predictor and then si salary ang ato ang mahimong DV, no? So salary. But since isa ra man ang ato ang predictor variable, we call it simple regression. No, katong previous topic nato. Simple regression because isa lang ang ato ang predictor variable. And isa lang pod ang ato ang dependent variable. Now, unsa naman din ni si multiple regression? If mudaghan na ni ang ato ang predictor variable and one ra gihapon si IV, then we are going to use na the multiple regression. So which will be our topic for this morning. So background to multiple regression. So it is a statistical analysis, no? So in statistical analysis, the word regression can be interpreted as meaning the same thing as prediction. So like katong sa previous nato nga lesson, katong gi-graph nato ang salary, makita no nga as the person gets older, mo dako pud ang iyahang sweldo. So we can predict at some point nga kung pananglitan 50 years old na siya, pila na ang iyahang salary. So we can do that and we did that in our previous discussion on simple regression. Kaya mas dali man gud makita kung simple. In regression, we are interested on how well we can predict one variable from one or more other variables. So prediction, no? Regression means prediction. For example, in the context of personal selection, so you might be interested in how well you can predict job performance from cognitive ability and from interview score. So pila ba ka variable ni ang ato ang giistoryahan dire? So there are 3 variables. So unsa man nga mga variables? So we have job performance, cognitive ability, and interview scores. So what kind of variables are this? Categorical or continuous?
Continuous, ma'am.
Okay, continuous. 3 variables, pero asa man diri ang predictor ug asa dinhi ang dependent. Sige, 3 variables. So kung atong i-drawing, no? Mag-drawing ta sa ato ang schema ani, schematic diagram. So mo ni ato ang predictor and this is our DV. Pila ba kabuok ang DV sa multiple regression? So, ana. So, multiple regression consists only pila ka DV, isa lang. 1 DV. Thank you, Ma'am Robinette. So, isa lang, no? Mo nang gitawag nato ni siya univariate. So, sige, unsa may isulod nato dinhi sa predictor? Ug unsa po isulod nato dinhi sa DV? So, from the highlighted variables, so naay nag-chat, no? Predictor, cognitive ability, and interview performance. DV, job performance. Okay, thank you. Okay, very good. So, kaning dinhi, cognitive ability. So, our predictor variable. So, morning cognitive ability, and then interview. This is interview. And then diri ang job performance. So, ana no? So, ana ang itsura sa schematic diagram for multiple regression. Or, kung mag-study mo and you found out that your schematic diagram looks like this, that means regression na ang inyong gamiton. No, provided that the variables in this box are continuous or categorical dichotomous. So, pwede gyapon categorical, no? Pero naatay buhaton. And only one dinhi sa kaninga box, no? Again, only one. Kay kung mag more than one na po na sila, so that's multivariate and it's beyond our coverage, no, for this course. So, moadto na ta didto dayon sa advanced statistical methods. No? So, na dito sa PhD. Pero pwede lang punta mag-self-study, actually. Anyway, dali raman na. So, if the job performance of employee can be predicted accurately from how well they do on the cognitive ability test and or how will they perform at a structured interview, so this suggests that these techniques may be very useful in selecting future employees. So because if you select applicants who score highly for cognitive ability and interview performance, you can be confident that their job performance will be better than if you select applicants at random. So nga naman, nga kung mga apply tag trabaho, ipa-examan ta. Tapos interviewon pag yun. So possibly na ay mga existing literature that says that the ability or the scores for that particular test and the interview will predict the job performance of that employee. So mo po na ginabuhat man sa mga eskwelahan, di ba? Especially ang mga college, mga universities. So before makasulod ang student sa certain university, mag-admission test sila. Ang makapasar sa admission test, maura na ang madawat. Because possibly na ay po yung mga existing studies that the scores of the admission test will predict their performance in the classes. No? So kung wala pa, pwede po studyhan kung wala pa so that matagaan og intervention. No? So possibly ang mga items dito sa admission test kailangan i-revise. Okay? So multiple predictor variables. So in multiple regression, you use 2 or more variables. So muna ni ako ang giingon ganina, no? 2 or more variables because if one, that is not multiple, but that is simple. In multiple regression, so 2 or more variables, no? To predict one other variable. And we call this other as the dependent variable. Again, if one variable only, dito sa predictor nga box, that is simple regression. But if it is 2 or more, we call it multiple regression. Okay, then when to use, so these are the condition that we are going to satisfy so that we can use the multiple regression. So first is establishing the correlation between multiple predictor variables and the dependent variables. So correlation mo agi gihapon tag correlation and mas masabtan ta ni later, no, when we are going to have the actual analysis. Okay, second is examining the extent to which each predictor variable uniquely predicts the dependent variable. Umo ni ang ato ang gusto nato no mahibalan, we will use multiple regression. And then investigating whether one or more predictor variables. So explain variation in dependent variables. So tanawon gyapon ta ni later. So if these are the problem that we want to answer, no, as a researcher, and these are the questions that we want to answer, so we will use multiple regression. So tulo ang ato ang gustong tubagon if we are going to use multiple regression. So in our previous discussion, katong dito pa sa mga lesson 2, is particularly katong sa ANOVA nga section, nag-ask ko dito, no, nga nganong ANOVA, if we have 3 groups to compare, nganong ANOVA, nganong dili na lang t-test and employ t-test several times. So naa na siya nga question. Why not compare the 3 groups using t-test and run t-test several times? So our answer was mo increase ang ato ang type 1 error if we are going to do that. So kani naatay regression nga analysis, naapod tay correlation nga analysis. No, correlation is a statistical tool. Regression is another statistical tool. Nganong dili naman lang ta mag-correlate una sa ato ang variables and then mag-regression pod no sa next analysis. So running more than one statistical analysis. So the answer is the same. So mo increase gyapon ang type 1 error because we are running the same data using different statistical tool. In multiple regression, isa lang ni siya ka-run, makita na nato ang correlation. Makita na nato ang unique contribution or influence of the predictor variable. So kada isa. And we can also see if we are going to combine our predictor variables, makita na nato ang iyang influence sa dependent variable. So isa ka run, and these are the things that we can see no in the output if we are going to use multiple regression. So how are we going to do this? This is the first part no nga ato ang buhaton na establishing the correlation between multiple predictor variables and the dependent variable. So which is also again as I've said, assumption ni siya ni multiple regression. So imagine that you collected data on cognitive ability, mao man ni ato ang variable before or in the previous slide, structured interview performance and job performance of 100 employees. So what you want to know is atong sa atong previous example, no, how well does a combination of cognitive ability and structured interview performance allow you to predict the job performance of employee? If they enable you to predict job performance well, you may decide to use these 2 techniques in your selection process. And if they don't, you may just use one or possibly neither of them. So kung dili ang duha kay di ba ingon na ta ganina unique no ang kada isa makita nato, ang combination makita pud nato at the same time. So the question of how well 2 or more predictor variables predict a dependent variable is one of the questions to which you can find an answer with multiple regression. Understanding how multiple predictor variables can be correlated with a dependent variable is quite straightforward. Once you have an understanding of relationship between the correlation coefficient, the percentage of variance in one variable accounted for by the other, and how this can be represented in a Venn diagram. So let us look at this illustration. So kani, this circle, kani nga circle no? Ay, pwede ko naka-draw. Okay, this circle, mao daw ni ang variance in cognitive ability test score. So kani pong isa ka circle, variance in job performance. Kani pong nga circle, variance in interview performance. So the overlap, makita na to na ay nag-overlap din naa siya pangalan nga A, this particular overlap. So kanina po nga overlap, iyang pangalan B. And this overlap, iyang pangalan C. So unsa may pasabot ani? So the area represents the degree of variance in job performance accounted for by cognitive ability. So kadira man ang ato ang cognitive ability no kaning dako, di na lang ako drawingan kay magkuan man maghugaw. So this is the variance in job performance. So kaning nag-overlap, sumo na tong giingon no nga influence and accounted for ang term nga specifically ang gitawag no accounted for. Pero kung sa ato ang layman's term ug sa katong gidrawing nako ganina, effect man to siya, effect. So it's the same idea, but kung magbasa-basa ta og mga libro, ang iyang term gigamit ana is accounted for. No, pero imo nang effect no. So kaning overlap sumo ning effect niya. So kaning duha kung i-combine nato na unique we talked about first unique. So kaning A maura ni siya ang unique nga variance accounted for by the cognitive ability. Kay mao man ni ato ang dependent variable. So kanang A mao na ang unique. Kani pong C mao ni siya ang unique sa interview. Kanang B, unsa maning B? Shared no, shared ni interview og ni cognitive ability. So kung mingon kag combination, kay mao man ang ato ang ma-interpret in multiple regression. So kanang A nga area plus B nga area plus C nga area, mao ni siya ang combination if we are going to combine the effect of interview score and cognitive ability on job performance, no? Pero kung mingon kag effect ni cognitive ability on job performance, that is A plus B. Mingon kag effect of interview score on job performance, that is B plus C. So ana ang interpretation of the effect or the variance accounted for. Kung mingon kag unique sa cognitive ability, that's only A. Kung sa interview score, ang unique, that's only C. So that's how multiple regression works. So I have here a note. One of the things multiple regression do is to tell you the multiple correlation between all of the predictor variables on one hand. So makita na tong correlation, no? As I've said, correlation of all the variables, predictor and dependent. No, dependent. This is known as the multiple correlation coefficient. So nagkaroon naman tag multiple correlation in the previous lesson. So gidiretso lang ito nato sa correlation of click. But this time, dili na ta moagi didtong procedure in the SPSS. Diretso na ta sa multiple regression and then we can see the result of multiple correlation. Multiple correlation coefficient is the equivalent of the ordinary person correlation coefficient, so discussed in the previous section on correlations. So whereas the ordinary person correlation coefficient tells you the correlation between two variables, the multiple correlation coefficient tells you the correlation between two or more predictor variables and the dependent variables. So wala man gutay gitawag nga dependent, no, and predictor kung person R ato ang i-run. Si multiple correlation, so naanay dependent and naay predictor. So in the case of multiple regression, the square of the multiple correlation coefficient multiplied by 100 tells you the percentage of variance in the dependent variable that is accounted for by all of the predictor variables together. So moning giingon ako no nga sum of areas A, B, and C in this figure. So kani kung i-plus nato ni A plus B plus C, this is the percentage of variance accounted for. Unsa kadako ang influence or ang effect aning duha ka variable on this variable. So unsaon pag-compute, square the multiple correlation coefficient times 100. So percent line ato ang pag-explain. So later, maghatag tag example ani. Then examining the extent to which each predictor variable uniquely predicts the dependent variable. So same figure naman ni, ako na ning gi-explain gyapon ganina, pa-apil dito nga figure. And then examining how well the dependent variable can be predicted by two different sets of predictor variable. So this is another thing you can do with multiple regression. So examine the correlation of one or more predictor variables with the dependent variables. And then examine the change in the size of multiple correlation when one or more variables are added. So kay naa man gud tay different types of multiple regression. So these are the types, no? Standard, hierarchical, and stepwise. But ang atong i-discuss is further is only the standard. Kay mora po ni siya ang kaya ni SPSS 22, 17. Sa ba ni 22 yata na itong version. So wala pa ta aning hierarchical and stepwise. So sa higher version, so pwede ni. But I'll give you a brief orientation of what are the differences between this type. So standard multiple regression, this is the default type in SPSS. All independent variables are entered into the regression model at once. So makita nato ni later on kung say pasabot anang all independent variables are entered. And then the unique contribution of each independent variable to the model is then assessed by examining what it adds to the ability of the model to predict over and above all of the other independent variables. Then it is possible for an independent variable to have a high level of correlation with the dependent variable but a low level of unique correlation with it. Ako lang nang ipang-highlight ng mga important thing. I know you cannot memorize all of this by now, but kung naana tay mga result ani, balikan nato ni siya nga mga notes, no? So in this example, sa table 6.7, makita nato ang multiple correlation, no? This is multiple correlation between verbal ability, numerical, and job performance. So matrix, siya no, gitawag ni nato correlation matrix. So kung mag-report ta og multiple correlation, ingon anig itsura. So verbal ability, numerical ability, job performance. I know this table is not new. So na natay gibuhat nga mga ing-anig itsura nga table. So naka-dash, dash, dash. Why? Because verbal ability man ni versus verbal ability. So one gid ang correlation ani. Numerical versus numerical. Job performance versus job performance. So nganong half ra man ni naka-triangle? Because kani diri nga part is just a reflection of 91. Kaya di ba 91 is the correlation coefficient of verbal ability and numerical. So kani numerical verbal, so reflection ra ni. So kani po dinhi is numerical job performance. So naara, it's a reflection of 37. So kani job performance and verbal, it's a reflection of 45. So maon nang pag output ni SPSS kompleto ni pero pag report nato i-resulta na kay balik-balik naman na siya nga value. So again, this is the report of correlation among variables. So predictors man na and dependent. So actually makita gyud nato diri no, job performance is dependent, verbal ability is predictor, numerical ability is predictor. So naa silang tanan. So that is the edge of multiple regression. So kanang problem nga high level ang correlation pero low level ang unique correlation. Possible because mao ni siya ang explanation. That will happen if our independent variable is strongly correlated with other independent. So pareha sila independent and then strongly correlated. So numerical ability and verbal ability 0.91. So that is highly correlated. So there's a possibility that either verbal ability or numerical ability will have a small variance accounted for on the independent variable. So unsa may mahitabo or unsa may ato ang buhaton if that will happen? So little variance in job performance is predicted uniquely, no, kung ing-ana ang mahitabo, because verbal ability, this, shares so much of its variance with numerical ability. So mo na pasabutan ng highly correlated, nag-share na so much na sila of the variances. So in fact, if you recall the section on correlation, sorry, you will know that the proportion of variance shared between verbal and numerical ability is over 80%. So kanang 0.91 times 0.91 multiplied by 100, that is 83. Okay. So munang over 80. Okay, that's 83. Another type, so kani unsa na ganito ni, ang standard, all variables are entered at once. No, dito sa SPSS na regression model. Pag hierarchical, we call it hierarchical or sequential, the researcher specifies the order in which the independent variables enter into the regression model. So normally, the researcher decides the order in which to enter the independent variable on logical and theoretical grounds. Pero dili na kayo ni nato ipakita, no, kaya dili nato ni siya ma-perform in the SPSS nato. The stepwise, the order in which the variable are entered into the regression model depends on a certain statistical feature. So dili gihapon magdungan si stepwise, but ang basis nato on what variable will be entered first, entered next, will be on the statistical features of the sample. So naapay mga preliminary analysis nga i-conduct na before makonduct ang stepwise regression. Si hierarchical, dili gihapon idungan, but ang basis on what variable to be entered first is based on logical or theoretical grounds. Again, standard, entered all at once. Okay, so ato na dayon ning buhato no after karon taon-taon. So assumptions and requirements, The variable assumptions, our predictor variables are either continuous or categorical dichotomous. The dependent variable must be continuous. So, dependent variable, wala gina siya S. It's because isa lang yun ang dependent variable. Predictor variables, na ana siya S, it's because more than 2 yun ang ato ang i-consider. The predictor variables are normally distributed. So, that's the second assumption. The variables have a linear relationship with each other. So, i-plot pero na may mga other way po no of looking at the linearity and the normality. Kay kani predictor no kung ato siyang isa-isahon, daghan kaayo. So naay other way of bisan matan-aw ta sa Google naay other way of testing the assumptions of normality for multiple predictor variables. Then fourth, the variable of scores in the dependent variable at one value of predictor variable is roughly the same as the variability at other levels of predictor variable. So this is known as homoscedasticity. Naka-encounter na ba ta ani nga word, nga term? Homoscedasticity. So equality of variances gihapon, no, ang kani siya nga assumptions. And this is the required sample size. Kaning sa large nga column, I mean row, pwede magyapon ni, no? Nga kani ang ato ang gamiton. If our number of predictor variables is 2, our sample size is 32. If the predictor variable is 5, the sample size is 40. Ang problema lang, kung gamay magud ang ato ang sample size, the likelihood of not achieving the assumptions is high. Like kaning normality, linearity, and variability or variances, high ang possibility nga dili to siya ma-met. So kung para dili ta magka-problema in the analysis, we are advised to have this required sample size at least medium. Nga kaning sa medium, mas modaghan ang sample size, much better. So, kani man ang pinakadaghan nga sample size. So, 2 predictor variables, so kailangan tag 70. In our example, cognitive ability, job performance, and interview scores, we have 2 predictor variables. So, dapat 70. If 5 multiple predictor variables, dapat 90 ang ato ang sample size. If 10 ka predictor variables, so 120. Remember, statistics is a method. So, kay method man ni, pag proposal pa lang, dapat kabalo na tadaan ani, no? So, dili ta mag-proposal nga magamit og regression, multiple regression, if we know that we cannot reach this number of sample size. Otherwise, nag-propose kag multiple regression, pag abot sa final study, nahimong non-parametric because the assumptions of multiple regression will not be met. So, naaman ni siya counterpart non-parametric test. Pero wala na siya na appeal no in our discussion. Murag ma-appeal yata ni on the advance nga statistical methods of research. So ang advance. So napamay linear ramang gud ni multiple linear regression. So may other regression, logistic. So napay daghan kay nga mga types of regression. This is the common. So example na, sumo ni akong gipa-encode sa inyo because we are going to run this work example together. Kay 11:42, magklase pa ta pagkaalauna para makita nato ang result. So this is the data nga ako ang gi-send. I hope inyo haning na encode. Mura usa ito giingon ni mo Sir Aryan nga walay label.
Ang kuan department ma'am, pero ako na siyang gibutang dito sa SPSS. Ako na lang buot-buot sa kuan department.
So kani.
Oo.
So wala nakabutang unsa ning 1, ang 2, ang 3. Okay.
Pero sa SPSS, ako na lang siyang gibutangan. Kaya wala siya indicate dira sa kuan.
Sige, unsa imong gigamit kay murag wala na ko nahatag instruction sa math-ed ani. Unsa man ning 1?
I think that's finance, admin ug sales na sila.
Okay. So 1 finance, ang 2
admin, then sales then. Nakabutang na siya sa SPSS, Ma'am Rosie. Ako na siyang gi-define dito.
Ay, okay. So ang math, noon sa naman? Hello, taga math.
Kung gisend nimo ang Ma'am Rosie, ang SPSS nga katong gisend.
Wala na ako na send. Okay, sige akong i-send karon. Sige ako
na i-send Ma'am Rosie.
Sige, buta na lang sa chat box please.
Sige.
Okay, so si Ma'am Vic. 1 finance, 2 marketing, reproduction. O sige, pwede ninyo ma-edit no ang inyong SPSS kay wala siya nabutang label, I mean values. So ang mga math kay wag wala ko na may gani naka-message ka ni Sir Aryan. Wala man dahil na appeal. Okay, then how to carry out a standard multiple regression in SPSS. So ato ning sundon, nakit na man ni dito sa PDF file as well as the output. Okay, then tan-awon na to later kay 11:44 na mga unta lunch no. Mag-lunch ta then magbalik tag alauna. Kay after ani na ako'y ihatag nga isa pa ka problem nga to be taken home as assignment. Kay mag-appeal mi ni Sir Aryan og final exam ani. So taas lang man ni siya because of the instruction para inyohang i-follow. Then this is how we are going to report the result. Sa kataas-taas sa process nga atong giagian, ing ani laman di ay kamubo ang pag-report sa result. Okay? Naa sa PDF file. Okay, thank you Ma'am Vic. So naa po diri no para pwede niyo i-copy paste na lang ning gisend ni Sir Aryan. Sige, or man okay na to okay na ba to? Okay na ta to Sir Aryan? Mag-break sa ta lunch break and then magbalik tag alauna. Atong tan-awon ang ilahang SPSS output.
Sige,
Okay?
sige.
So ato sa ning stop no para magpahulay po din ako ang record. Ay, i-post na lang
I-post,
na ako ang
i-post na lang ako.
recording. Sige, thank you
Oo.
Sir Aryan. Oh. Yes, so we are going to analyze the data given in this work example. So for this example, a researcher is interested in whether the training performance of employees in an organization can be predicted from their age, the department they work in, and how well they performed at the selection interview carried out before they were appointed. So the researcher collects data on 25 people, and that data is shown in table 6.9. But before that, let's take a look at the variables that are involved in this scenario. Can you tell me, so what are the variables and what kind of variable are this? So Miss Bergado, are you here na?
Yes, ma'am.
Sige, Miss Bergado.
Okay, the variables, ma'am, are the age, department, and how they will perform at the selection interview. And then, that's all, ma'am. Training performance, lastly.
Okay, so unsa may tawag ang ilang mga variables?
The dependent variables, ma'am, are
Dependent.
dependent variables is the training performance. And
Okay.
then the independent or the predictor are the age, department, and how they perform at the selection interview.
Okay, thank you. So this is the training performance. And then our predictor, our age, department, and the age, department, and then interview. Sa kana lang, no? So these are the predictor variables. So mga ingon anig itsura no ang mga schematic diagram, and this is our DV or the dependent variable. So in the table, see we have these predictor variables, age, department, selection interview performance, and the dependent variable which is the training performance. So naagid na tanan sila nga mga variables. So sa SPSS na encode na ninyo, and I hope so, and then gi-run na. So we are going to carry out now a multiple regression using SPSS. So lisod man ni siya kung ato ning i-manual no. We are going to use pen and paper for the analysis. So dugay kita mahuman ani kung magmanual ta. So SPSS, if you have Minitab, so pwede pod Minitab no na apply past nga software which is mostly used in science, specifically ang biology. So past, Jamovi, so daghan mga software nga pwede magamit. Pero again, since SPSS man ang ako ang nahatag sa inyo nga crack version, that's the only software also that I have na ako'y past pero dili magud kay siya familiar. So in SPSS. First step is we are going to enter the data in the SPSS. So manataan na. Second, run. So we are going to run the explore command in the SPSS. So to examine the continuous variable, and then murag step 3 ani mag-run ta og frequency, no, for the categorical variables, which is sige naman ni natog balik-balik og buhat, no, in the assignments. So for the explore command, we are going to follow the procedure nga ato ang usual nga ginabuhat. Naka-share screen man ko, no? So let me share double screen. So sa SPSS, naka-open naman ang ako ang SPSS. So new. Ay, sorry, wala di ay ko nag-encode. Ako di ay ang wala nag-encode. Joke mo ko, Sir Aryan. Advance apology. Kay hinay ang signal sa balingwan. Okay. Sige, dili dai na ako ma-share, no, ang ako ang SPSS kay wala ko nag-encode sa data. So, kamo na lang ang mag-compare. So, na-run ba ninyo sa inyong SPSS? May I see a thumbs up? If you did,
Napod sa ang data ng Rosie nasa chat.
oo, naman na ito sa chat. Pero, sige lang, di lang ako mag-run kaya na naman ko i-resolve. So, sila itong pangutan-on, be. Thumbs up kung na-run. Murag wala. Be raise a thumbs down kung wala. Mananaw ko sa ilahang nangabuhat. Sige, nag-thumbs up si Ma'am Marie Vic. So, nakarun na siya explore command. Thank you, Ma'am Vic. How about others? Okay. CMS. Math. Hindi na ko makita ang name. Thumbs up. Duha pa man. Pabuaya. And Nob. Palioto. Gimbura gamay pa man ang nag-thumbs up. Unsa man inyong update din ha karon? Wala si Ma'am Robinet. Sige bi para makita nato, no, unsa nay update kung para sa matag pacing. Yes. So naa pa si Ingyo at thumbs up. So kaning thumbs up, no, meaning na run. Ang thumbs down wala. Sige, Labinia. Thank you, ma'am. Okay, naa pa si Emeline. So kailangan po ko ma-update, no, kay useless man kung magsigira kog padayon dinhi and then we are on different page. Sige, si Ma'am Claudine wala pa. Ang uban wala pa nakasulod, sungkit yes. Sige. So murag gamay pa man ang naka-thumbs up. Mas daghan ang nag-abstain. So what's the pleasure of everyone? Do you still have a plan to catch up or mag-proceed na? Kaya basin gusto mo nga kamo na lang ang mag-study. Sige, mangutana na pud ko, no. Ang mag-proceed na, thumbs up. Ang gusto mo catch up kay hulatan. No, hulatan na to sila, thumbs down. Okay, proceed daw ingon ni Ma'am Vic. Others? Okay, proceed na ingon ni Ma'am Robinet. Sige, tsada, lahi ra magid ni ang online sa face-to-face ba kay. At least kung face-to-face, magkita ay gini ato ang nawong. So, pag naipangutana, diretso gid maka-respond. So, kani di ta kabalo, no, kung naaban ni diri or picture lang ni. Sige, so naay duha, nagsulti nga proceed na. Then the rest, wala, no comment. Sige, so this is the output after running the explore command. So the case processing, our N is 25 for all the variables. Okay, gikan raman ni sila sa same people. So 25, 100%, cases missing, none, that's 0. Pwede total 100. So meaning kani unsa ato ang interpretation ani or conclusion. So meaning walay problema, no, ang ato ang data looking at the table. But kung tan-awon nato ang ato ang kani nga output, unsa kay pangalan ani? Sorry. Unsa kay pangalan ani? Kani? This is the age, no? Age nga box and whiskers plot. So we can see case number 24 and case number 13 are outliers. Nigawas na sila sa ato ang box and whiskers plot. But looking at the symbol, kanang murag ingana lang. Outlier sila pero dili significant, no, not significant outlier. Meaning kani nga outlier can be tolerated. So okay ra na siya. Then another important thing to look at is kani box and whiskers plot for the training performance. So naatay isa ka outlier pod which is case number 17. Pero dili gihapon significant outlier, so okay ra gihapon na. Another box and whiskers plot. This is for the interview performance. So limpyo kaayo ang data. Okay, good. Mura ba ning tulo atong variable? Okay. For the continuous, so kanirang tulo, napay isa, no, department, which is categorical. Munang kailangan pa ta mag-run. Okay. So kanito, by the way, nganong kailangan nato ni tan-awon kung nabay outlier or wala because it is one way of checking whether we encoded our data correctly or not. Kay naami gi-analyze last week. Namano na may outlier. The instrument is a Likert scale 1 to 5. So 1 is the lowest, 5 is the highest. But when we run, no, the explore command to examine the data, na isa ka outlier. So pag tanaw namo dito ano outlier ni, naada siya 55, no, pag encode. So instead nga 5, duha ka 5 ang natuplok. So motong 55. So again, this will help us check whether we encoded our data correctly or ba kaya sayop. So next, humanaman ta sa continuous variable. We are going to run the frequencies in SPSS to examine the categorical variable. So to do this, kato gyapon atong gibuhat, no, in our previous analysis. And this is the result. Finance, marketing, production, we have the frequency, the percent, valid, and the cumulative. So in this table, we can see here that there are 9 people in the finance, 8 in marketing, and 8 in production. So this is the correct number of cases, no, indicating that there are no mistakes in the data entry process and therefore no corrections we're going to make. Then next step is create appropriate dummy variables because there is a non-dichotomous categorical variable. Ang department consists of 3 categories or 3 levels. So kailangan nato siya i-convert into dummy. Kay pwede raman ta magamit og regression kung dichotomous. Duha lang ka category. Kay 3 naman, so mo to kung giingon ganina nga, pwede ra gid ang categorical, but we have to do something about it to make it dichotomous. So if you do not have any such variable, you can skip this step. Pero again, naaman sa ato ang variable. So we are going to study how to make dummy variables. So this is the procedure. So 2 levels lang, so more than so balik-balik na, no. So naman pod ni. Kadjot lang. Hello. In the context of multiple regression, a dummy variable is a dichotomous. So ato yun isigig balik-balik ha. Dichotomous lang ang categorical variable that is allowed in correlation and multiple regression. So which is used to present part of the information captured by categorical variable which has 3 or more levels. So the dummy variables created is always 1 less than the number of levels of the categorical variable. So for example, if people are from finance, marketing, and production, the variable department has 3 levels. And this means that it will be necessary to create 2 dummy variables kay 3 minus 1. So for example, kaning finance, marketing, and production. So take note of these 3 levels. So these are the code: finance 1, marketing 2, and production 3. So muna to ang mga code again. Then we could create 2 dummy SPSS variables called MK or not, indicating whether or not people work in department. So marketing nino, marketing or not. So ana lang atong first variable. And PR or not, indicating whether or not they work in production. So marketing or not, production or not. So wala na ng finance. Pero anyway, we can choose, no, either ani. So pwede tayo finance or not, marketing or not. So kana ang 2 dummy. Pwede pod finance or not, production or not. So pwede pod ana ang ato ang dummy. But in this case, so kani atong gipili, murag ang wala nato gi-appeal is ang finance, no? So The values given to people on this new dummy variable will depend on the values they had on the original categorical variable, and the way they are coded in this example is in table 6.10. So ing ani na dayon ang mahitabo no sa ato ang pag-code. So example of dummy variable coding for non-dichotomous predictor variables. So the first column, non-dichotomous predictor variables, the department in which some people work. So coded 1 for finance, 2 for marketing, and 3 for production. So kung atong variable pro or not, so mao maning production or not, di ba? So ang mahitabo sa ato ang code dito sa SPSS, sa ato ang data, pag ato siyang tanawon, ang production 1, ang finance 0, ang marketing 0. Kay production or not man. So kung production 1, ang not 0 na. The other dummy variable is marketing or not. So 1 na pod ang marketing and the other is 0. So ingon ana ang ato ang makita no in the data view sa ato ang SPSS later. So in a case is if a case is someone who works in finance, so they will receive 1. So mo na ako ang gi-explain. So note, when dummy variables are created, there will always be one level of categorical variable on which they are based that is left out. So in our example, si finance to ang ato ang left out. However, so when you are actually interested in whether all levels of the categorical variable are important, the only way to deal with this situation satisfactorily is to run two multiple regressions. So para maapil na po ito nimong isa, no, isa na po nimong i-left out. Pero medyo complicated na. So let's do the transformation now. Mag-create na ta og dummy variable. So 2 dummy variables. Isa lang sa ato ang i-create, no? This is the MK or not. So all we need to do is to follow this instruction. In our SPSS, i-click na tong transform. Katong mga naka-run na. Sabay naka-run na ani. May I see? Naay naka-run ani? Naka-try or wala pa? Katong naka-encode na. So kung wala pa naka-run, is Ma'am Vic, advance kayo niyo. Sige, katong wala pa naka-run, pero sure ko naka-encode naman. You try to follow this. Sa step 1, click transform. How to know if not significant ang outlier? Sige, kung lingin lang siya, Ma'am Vic, not significant. Balikon sa nako ha. Ada question nga wala nako na entertain. So kani siyangan ko ano lingin ra man ni. So naa po sometimes ingon ani ang no dili ay star. Star man akong gibuhat. Asterisk na. Sometimes ingon ani ang iyahang kuan, no? So ana 13. So kung kanan yung makita, so muna murag significant siya nga outlier. Pero mas significant or not man na, wala tay buhaton kung ang pwede atong buhaton kung significant yun na siya nga outlier, i-review na to kung nasayo pog encode i-correct. Kung pag-review na to di na to masabtan nga no, then outlier gid na siya basin, so pwede na to i-delete no. But you have to declare nga na kay gi-delete and explain why. Dili pwede nga mag-delete lang ta because outlier siya. Because that is unethical data falsification. So kung atong i-delete, i-declare, you tell the reader na kay gi-delete and why. So mo na Ma'am Vic, asterisk ang tapad kung significant outlier. Sige, you analyze now in your SPSS. Wala ko na encode sa data. Anyway, mo ni siyang output dire sa right. So transform, recode, then click. Try na lang kog open. Pag open ako Sir Aryan, SPSS na diretso.
Yes, Ma'am Rosie.
Okay. Mo ni no May 10. Okay, na-encode naman, nominal. Sige. So, ato ning i-analyze. Mag-create ta og dummy variable. Asa na ang kani para double screen. Makita ninyo ang duha ka screen?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Sige, so click transform, analyze no? Ay transform. Wala na makita. Then recode. Can you see the recode dire? Recode into same variables. So wala pag gibutang kung same ba or different. Click on into different variables. Ano ra di ay? So different variables. And then a dialog box will appear with the list of your variables. So muna iyang ginamin, no? Dialog box nga mo appear with the list of your variables. White box to the left. Then click the categorical variable out of which you wish to create a dummy. A variable. So in this case, department man atong gusto. So i-click daw natong department. Then the small black triangle. So kanina naman yung pasabot. Mato na siya sa output, categorical variable, so numerical, numerical output variable. So ang next na natong buhaton, give dummy variable name. So na may variable name din ha, oh. So give dummy variable name. So since the first dummy variable in this example is called MK or not, so i-type na to ang MK or not. Diha. Sa name. So that we know what it means, we need to type sa name. And then we see the analysis of the results of multiple regression. Pag output na niya, makita nato na iyang label, no? So we should also give it full label. So full label. So to do so, type MK or not in the white box headed name. Sino balik-balik, no? Marketing or not in the white box label. So sa label, mag-type ta og marketing or not. And then click on change. Pag-click sa change, see that the name of the new dummy variable, in this case, MK or not. So the question mark in the box headed, numerical value, output value. So change. Okay, di ba maliho ka lang. Then the next step is to indicate what value you wish to give. Di man malihok. Oh. Old, new. Click pa tong old, new value. Ang old, unsa gani ang old sa marketing? Di ko adala. Kalimot ko sa coding nato.
Oh, ma'am.
Ha? Say oh.
Number 2 ang marketing, Ma'am Rosie.
2. Old value to new value 1. Add. No? So mo ni yang giingon din ang next step. Normally, pwede raman jud ta mag-create og lahi nga value. Pero normally, the dummy variable is coded 1 if a case is a member, no, of the particular level of categorical variable you are interested in. So in this example, this means that they are a member of a marketing department and 0 otherwise. So to do this, click old and new value. So mo na ni ako ang gibuhat ganina, no? So a dialog box will appear. So since people in marketing are coded 2, so 2 din sa old, no? And then 1 na pod. Ay, kajut lang kayo ha. Okay, so we are done, no? Coding the marketing or not. Then the other dummy variable, lahi na pod to siya, no? Sana ni? Okay, after, in this example, we have agreed that the department is coded 2 to siya, no, for the marketing. So, indicating that a person belongs to a marketing department variable marketing or not should be coded 1. So, we enter a 1 in the rectangle. There is a right of the new value. Then, click add. So, pag-click na ko og add ganina, nisulod na dayon siya diri nga part. No, pag-click og add. So, the coding of the values of the original category in this example for the department is now linked to a code for the new variable, which is the marketing or not. No? So if for the variable department, someone is coded with anything other than 2, so kung dili 2, this means that they are not in the marketing, and consequently murag mo automatic na siya nga mohatag og value. No, ang sa left. Dayon, to do this, so click the white rectangle new value, then next click add. Then you will find that else is 0 dayon appear in the white box headed old new. So kung mag-code sa old. Unsa ka dito sa finance? Kapoy naman nun kay magbasa din ha no sa.
Okay na siya, Ma'am Rosie. 2, ma-change siya og 1. From
Oo.
2 nga ma-change siya to 1.
Oh, so ikato yung sa finance. Unsa tong code na to 1? Ma-change siya 0. And then add.
Finance
Kuan
is
ma'am,
1.
all other values ang i-click.
Remove. Asa man wala may all other values
And then ang new
Zero.
value niya ma'am kay 0.
and then add. Okay, so else 0, sorry. So okay na dayon, continue and then okay. So humanap ta sa isa ka dami variable. So man na pag-check, balik ta dito sa ato ang data view. So this is May 10. Okay, nanata no? MK or not. So naanata din he value. So automatic naghatag siya. So ang department nga finance, kani 1 man ni siya, right? So 1 meaning finance. So dili siya marketing. So munang 0 iyang label. Kaning 2 is marketing. Saan gani? Check man ni So kani yung marketing 1, production 0, finance 0 para dahil ato makita. So yung ana din ang itsura. So take note, duha to ka dami variable, marketing or not, then production or not. So meaning upatan na human mag-create pata sa ato ang second dami variable. So transform, recode into different, dayon department. Nakasulod na siya daan mo, nato siya makita dire because naana siya daan. Dinhi. So PR or not na pod. Balik sa ni. Marketing department. Sulod sa department, PR or not. And then production or not. Change. Okay, so department, production or not, old, new. Let's remove this. Kaya naamagod siya daan, no? So kailangan nato siya tanggalon. So kung production, 3. New value, 1. No, kay normally 1. Add. Then all others is 0. Then add. So continue. Okay. So check na punta. Naana tayo production or not. So finance 0. So ang production 1. So meaning nahuman na ta sa ato ang dummy variable. So sa may sunod, so kay nahuman naman meaning ready na ta mag-check no if the assumption of multiple regressions are met. Kaya ato na din siyang i-run. So repeat no the process kung how many dummy variables you are going to make. So ang step 5 is run a standard multiple regression. Makita man pud nato gud ni ang mga other assumptions didto na gid sa regression analysis mismo. So these are the steps. No, medyo taas-taas man ni ang actually ma-follow man siya kung atong ingon kay iba ingon Minister Arian, during exam you are allowed to open your notes. Pero kung like what you have noticed, nagbasa-basa ko ganina, gakalibat-libat man hinuon ko and then pertinang tugaya. But if you are familiar with the steps, ma-follow ra man nino kay user-friendly man po ni sa SPSS. So we are going to run na the multiple regression. So to run the multiple regression, dirita sa analyze, then go to regression linear. Then unsa man atong dependent variable gani? Training. Isulod na to. Independent variable. So, unsa man iyang giingon diri unsay sunod? Kay naa man gud ni siya ay dami. So after sa linear, so ma-move na ang dependent variable. Then click on the first predictor variable. So ibalhin na tong mga predictor no nga age, then interview performance and the 2 dummy variables nga MK or not and then production or not move sa independent variables. So, ara. So, i-interview dira man ang independent. Age, munang original, and then ang ato ang dami nga production or not. So, after na sila nasulod dito sa independent variable, click on statistics. So, statistics. And then, unsa may sunod ani? Niyang giingon. Ano na lang. Click ang statistics. I-click na to ang confidence interval, ang descriptives, collinearity, diagnostic. Okay. So, confidence interval, descriptives, collinearity, diagnostic. So, muna ni ako ato ang mga naka-click. Then, continue. Pag human sa continue, so, ato ta sa plot na pod ang i-click. So, kanina pong plot. Ibutang nato sa y-axis ang z reset. So, sa y. Ang z period sa x. No? So, kani i-follow lang gid din. Continue na pod. Okay na dayon. Continue. Then, okay. So, ola. Mao ni ang ato ang output. So, we can see the descriptive statistics. Kagi-click man to nato ganina. So, training performance mean and standard deviation and n. No, importante ni siya nga output. Kaya i-report na to ni later. And this is the correlation output. So, correlation, person correlation, coefficient, kani nga back. So, mauning katong matrix, no? Nara ang mga 1, 1, nga katong sa ato ang report, nga kung mag-report ta, ato ning deleton. Kani is reflection, so ato na ning kuhaon. Kani reflection man ni, so kuhaon. So, this is the correlation matrix. I-edit lang na to ang table. And then, the second row is the probability value. So, again, kaning naka-diagonal, boundary. Then, kani siya reflection. Reflection. So, kanang mga reflection, ato na nang i-delete. Kani, reflection, i-delete. And then, unsa nga probability value dinhi ang significant. So, kani, significant, right? Atong ipula para blue raman ako ang pen. Ay, naran ay color. Red. Okay, kani significant ni nga value. So meaning there is a significant relationship between unsa nga variable? Between
training performance and interview performance, ma'am.
Okay, di ba 0.001? So meaning ato ning butangan og asterisk. Ibabaw. Kay numdum mo ani nga magbutang og asterisk. So ano ba? Kay significant. Asa pa diri ang significant nga value?
Between interview performance and marketing or not.
O kani. Significant. Interview performance, marketing or not. So magbutang na pod ay ano kanang akong gigamit. Bantog rang dili ka na ko ma-drawing. Okay. So kanito no, magbutang ta gamay nga asterisk diri baga kay ako ang lapis, ako sang gamyan. Okay. Sige. So kani gamay asterisk. Kani pod interview performance and marketing or not. So kani significant. Unsa pa gyud? Unsa pay significant?
Marketing or not, production or not.
Okay, marketing or not, production or not. So kani significant ni. So kani negative. Okay. So kana ang mga significant. So kaning gibutang nako ani, kaning rectangle nga blue, mao na atong kuhaon nga ibutang nato sa report of APA format. Kanida yung second row, kana wa nay labot og third, i-delete na nato, no? Wa ni labot dito sa ato ang report of the result. So kanilang naka-rectangle nga blue. So kana no atong kapihon dito sa word with corresponding asterisk ang mga correlation nga significant. And then magbutang tag legend dinhi sa tumoy. Magbutang tag legend nga asterisk p is less than 0.05. So ilhanan pag-interpret nato nga this correlation is significant. This correlation is significant with probability value less than 0.05. Kung natay makita din sa p-value nga 0.000, puro gid 0, mo nang duhaon nato ang asterisk. And naapod tay additional nga code like this, 0.05. So natay ing ana nga gipangbuhat na dito sa ANOVA, no, if you will recall. So again, ing ani ha, kaning nasa descriptives, inyo na po ning timan-an nga value kay appeal ni siya sa report of the result. No, kana. Pero dili na ko maghugaw-hugaw din ha, no, kay kuan man guni siya annotation sa SPSS, pag mag-move up down ko sa screen magpabilin. Dili man ni siya PDF file. So mo ning giingon nato nga standard because pag enter nato ganina sa variable dungan, di ba? Isa lang ka enter, run dayon tanan. Pero dili nato na siya i-appeal nga table. This is another important table. O dili gyapon ko ma-annotate no kaning model summary. So this is another important table kani. So kaning R mao ni siya ang percentage, not percentage, the variance accounted for kung atong i-add, no? I-add. Asa na tong ka-remember mo tong circle-circle nga Venn diagram. So this is the combination of the percentage accounted for by all predictor variables. So 0.62 times 0.62 times 100 mo na din iyang value. So kani nga value, this means nga 38.8% of the variance of our training performance, mo man totong dependent variable, is accounted for by the predictor variables. So kato tanan, no, total. So ato gyapon ning i-report, no, kani nga result ug kani ato ning i-report kani silang tulo. Pero kung unsay itsura ani, dili na siya ing ana pagkasulat. Lahi na siya forma, pero mo na ang mga value atong kailangan. Then we have here the ANOVA table. So unsay pasabot aning ANOVA table? So tan-awon nato ang probability value. So kaning probability value, mao ni siya mo tell kung significant or dili. So unsa pud na significant or dili? Matagak lagi. Di ba ingon ta, the percentage of variance accounted for by the predictor variable is 38.8%. Significant ba daw ni siya or dili? So ang motubag kani nga value. So mao ni siya motubag. So significant ba daw ng percentage of variance on the training performance is accounted for by the predictor variables? Significant or dili?
Significant, ma'am.
Oh, so muna no, significant. So pwede po nato ni siya butangan din haog asterisk. Para kay dili naman gud ni nato i-report kaniraman. So para makita sa nagbasa nga ay kaniday siya nga value is significant. Next. Wala ko na delete ba? Wait lang. May na ay nag-chat. How to know, ma'am, if significant outlier? So, man-man na, no? Okay. Manana siya tubag. Okay, next table is the coefficients. So, kani, appeal ni sa ato ang ibutang, sa ato ang report in APA format. So, we are going to copy kani as is, ing ani ni siya itsura. Then, you write this, kanina akong gi-circle, and kani. So, ato ni siyang i-appeal dito sa ato ang APA format. And, you see, naatay T, ug nanapod tay P. P-value. So, dinitanaw na po nato kung significant ba or dili. So, the standardized coefficient beta kani, mao ni siya ang motel if the unique contribution of our predictor. Siba mao man atong predictor. Gani. Predictor variables, pila man ang contribution sa interview performance. Unique ha, unique. So katong sa ABC, so katong sa unique lang. So mo ni ang motel nga mga value. The greater the value, regardless of the sign, meaning siya ang pinakadako og unique proportion of variance accounted for. Or na siya pinakadako nga influence or effect. So in this case, ang pinakadako is 0.6 man ning interview performance. So siya ang pinaka-importante nga predictor. Followed by marketing or not. Followed by production or not. So ang less important predictor of performance is ang age. So makaingon ta nga, matigulang man og batan-on dili magmatter. No kani dili kay siya importante ang edad. Ang pinaka-importante is ang ilang performance sa interview. And then gusto na po ta makabalo, significant ba ni siya nga effect? So tan-awon nato ning sig na pod na column. So aha man diri ang significant. So ning i-reason kay murag gubot na. So asa man ang significant? Kanino this is significant value? So ato na po ning butangan og asterisk. So far, siya raman ang significant. And then the collinearity. Dili man kay kani atong tan-awon no, kay ang collinearity is also a assumption, more requirement siya. Pero ang rule of thumb kani ato ang i-check no, the variance inflation factor at collinearity statistics pwede pod kani. Pero in convention kaning VIF. So VIF less than 10 yata is acceptable. Tama ba Sir Arian? VIF less than 10 no, naman ito sa PPT. Sa PDF.
Greater than 10, Ma'am Rosie.
Ang dili acceptable. Or ang acceptable na, baliktad. Asa na to? Di po ko ka-memorize. Kung kuan kani ay
Yes, pa kana Ma'am Rosie.
kani. So ang variance inflation factor, ang rule of thumb, you can assume that you do not have multicollinearity problem for a particular variable as long as the VIF is less than 10. So ana no, ang kung less than 10 meaning okay ra, wala tay problema sa collinearity. So kani kay kuan man ni 1 1 1 1. So gagmay ra kaayo. So wala tay problema sa collinearity. So okay ra. Hindi ako ma-clear ang drawing. Okay, here. Cleared na. And then residual statistics, so dili kay nato na siya kailangan. And then ang scatter plot, dependent variable is training. Tanaw nato ni regression, standardized, residual, and then regression, standardized. Nasa na to? Okay. Kani. Morning mo check sa homozydasticity. So kaning scatter plot na to as well as linearity. Kanina, ito sa PDF, daghan man to gipakita. Basta mura daw ni siya gunshot ang kaning mga bangag-bangag ba. So okay ra ni ang result. Pero kung mura siya flashlight, gikan din sa kilid diri nga side kay visual ra man guni siya nga assessment no. So kung mura bitaw siya mo cone or murag mo flashlight, ingani ang porma sa mga dot. So kana dili siya homozydasticity is not met. Pero kani kay murag scattered man iyahang mga lingin-lingin. So mura siya nag-shooting ta no, pusil-pusil sa mga anang sa firing range. So okay ra siya, okay daw ni siya nga result. Then unsa pay ato ang tan-awon? Okay, so kanira. Okay na, and then i-report na day nato ang result. Okay, nara po yung explanation, no? 3 assumptions nang ato ang ma-check ani nga plot. Normality, linearity, homozydasticity. So kung ingon ani, naaman ni siya clear all my drawings. So mo ni ang mga plot. So kung ingani lang, okay ra. Kani, matagak diri sa ubos daghan, mas concentrated sa ibabaw, normality is not met kuno. Pero kung mo na kung gingon nga mura siya flashlight or mura siya cone homozydasticity is not met. Kana pong mag-curve, so linearity is not met. Okay. So, naay author nag-ingon nga kung ma-okay na daw ng linearity and homozydasticity, so we can assume na the normality. So, mag-report na dayon ta sa atong result. No? Reporting the result of standard multiple regression. So, kanilang ato lang dayong naamo ko'y mga instances nga gusto gid sa panel nga naa kay discussion, no, thorough discussion on the relationship and thorough discussion of the regression result. Kani ang ato yung gina-after ani nga report is ang regression. Ato lang gi-appeal ang correlation as support. But if the panel wants to have an extensive discussion of the correlation, dugangan lang ninyo ang paragraph. Kaya ang sa first paragraph, ningon raman a standard multiple regression analysis was carried out using training performance as the dependent variable and age in years, selection interview performance, whether or not the employee worked in marketing, kaya mo naman itong MK or not, no? And whether or not they worked in production as a predictor variable. So, upat atong predictor, interview, whether or not marketing, whether or not production, and age. So descriptive statistics and correlation between the variables entered into the model now are presented in table 6.1 below, and the results of the regression analysis are shown in table 6.12. So mo nang gidiretso ra. So kani mo ning correlation matrix nga kung giingon ganina. So kani correlation matrix, then the mean and standard deviation. So napakoy question no nga from descriptive ni nga table kani sa correlation I have shown you while ago kanang asterisk na dito kuan duha na dito duha no kanang dito 0.001 so kato iduha na di siya, then mooning katong ingon ko nga 111 and then the reflection side gi-insert ra din ang mean and standard deviation. So mo ni ang correlation between training performance or the correlation matrix. So kung gusto gyud sa mga panel nga namoy extensive discussion ani, inyo ni i-explain isa-isa, no? Unsa may pasabot anang 0.06 nga R. Weak correlation, very weak correlation, strong, moderate, positive, negative. So tagaan ani niyo og interpretation. Kani unsa may meaning ani? Significant, positive, moderate, significant correlation between training performance, unsa ni number 3, and interview performance. So kana na pod isa-isa, no? Kay naing ana nga case nga gusto ni panel nga isahon gid ni natay discussion ani. The next table mao ni ang regression of training performance on predictor variables. Ganina di ba niingon ko kopyahon ang beta, kopyahon ang beta. Then ang R squared ug ang adjusted R squared. I hope na remember ninyo asa ni siya gikan nga table gipangkuha. No kani. So kana lang duha ka table. So maura gid ni ang itsura kung mag-report ta og regression. Kanilang yun kani, maura gid ni ang result sa regression. Kung na kay separate question for the relationship, imo ning i-discuss extensively pero maura gid gihapon ni siya nga mga value. Then note, interpreting the results of multiple regression analysis, ako naman nga explain ganina no, nga kung unsay ato ang tan-awon. But if the predictor variables have a correlation greater than 0.7, meaning ana highly associated with each other. So kung tan-awon nato balik dinhi ang correlation matrix, wala man poy na greater than 0.7. Kung naay greater than 0.7, naay possibility nga kana siya nga variable pag abot diri, less ang iyahang no or gamay siya beta. Tama tong gingon because highly correlated siya with other predictor variables. And ang option ni researcher, i-merge to niya nga variable or i-delete niya ang isa ka variable. And then, so kanang R squared no, tan-awon. So ako na po nang na-explain kanina. Kanang mga beta. So beta, so naana. Ang final consideration in interpreting the result is ang causality. So that's why ingon ko ang effect, no, effect or influence. Or unsa kadako ang cause of our predictor variables that make the variances of our dependent variables. Okay, so mga kuan na ni sila no. Mga additional na ni nga mga explanations. So sa sa manilahi naman pod ni siya sa kato na ning mga other type no of regression na naatay moderating variables but dili kayo ni siya common no sa higher na ni nga mga statistical analysis. Mag-ANOVA, mag-transform. Sige. Then the hierarchical, pero as I've said, dili na ni nato apilon. Pero kung namoy daghang time, you can read through the remaining of the slides, no? For additional knowledge na lang dayon. So mabo na lang. So dito ra tataman sa katong standard multiple regression. Maran man dai si hierarchical. Pero ako, even me, wala pa ko nakatry ani. Ay harap magud mi makatry kung naay problem no nga ipa-run. Usually ay harap pod jud na mo i-try. Sige, do you have question? How to transform into dichotomous dummy variable if there are more than 3? Mao ra gyapon to ma'am, panalitan 4. So 3 ka dummy variables. So kato tong gibuhat, duha ra man to, di ba? So kung 4 imuhang categorical variables, so you will have 3 dummy variables. So katulo po to nimo buhaton. So kalay kani. Apa ni? Na-open na siguro.
Ma-revic dichotomous gyapon siya. Kay 0-1 naman siya. Duha daga lang kag variable.
Oo. So yun, di ba mo ni marketing or not, dami. Kung tanawon nimo dinhi ang iyang data, di ba duha ra ka buok 0 or 1 ra? Kay imo siyang transform ang variable into dichotomous. So pananglitan, tulo ra man ni finance, marketing, production. Kung dugangan nato og accounting or not na pod ang ato ang pangalan. So, kung ang accounting number 4, dili na magud nimo kuan diri no, wala ta ma-zero ni tanan kay wala magud tay ibutang. Pag magbutang ko dinhig accounting or not, pila man ang old value sa accounting, wala man. So pag magbutang ko 0 sa else, all other, mo 0 na siya tanan because wala koy old. Pananglitan lang na ani siya additional nga category dinhi nga accounting number 4. So moadto ka dito sa analyze and analyze transform and then recode into different, diba mo na itong process, ibalik na si, una naman na siya din ha. So, sa department, diba isara na siya. So, accounting or not, sa AC or not. So, mag-type na po kag accounting or not para mas makasabot ka. O, change. Old, new. Magbutang jud kag value din ha sa imuhang old. Iba, panggawas na sila kay nag-una naman na, dapat limpyo na. So 4 akong ingon ganina, di ba nga old? So pila yang new? 1. So add. Then all other 0. Ang problema ani, kay wala man tay 4 nga value diri. Wala man tay 4 dinhi, so ma-0 ni tanan. Tanawa, 0 tanan. Pero kung magbutang ta dinhig isa nga accounting, say accounting, then of course mag-change sa tag variable. Asa ni department. Check na to, tulura na. So magdugang kog isa. Accounting. Add. Okay, add. So na ko'y accounting. Tuko sa data. Magbutang ko direct isa nga accounting. Ay 4. Nagi-type na ako. Ano 4 man di ay? Accounting. I-clear sa na to. Transform. Different. Accounting or not. Okay naman. Old, new. Remove. Turuhon na to. 4, 1. Add. 0. Be, kung mag-1 ba siya? Nanig-1 na siya, Mama Rivic. Okay? So, tulo na. Upat naman ika-variable, no? So, kung ato pa yung dugangan og 5, sumura gyapon to ang ato ang buhaton. 1 tanan ang new doc ba? Yes. Dayon 0 ang all other. Yes.